Yo, it's your boy JT, and this is the recap of 2013, man, in the sport of boxing, man. What a year, and I just hope that 2014, could get even better, man. You know, this year we had the emergence of new stars in boxing and new young talent coming up, and they put on a show, and just can't wait for 2014 to see who's gonna emerge in that year. But let's just talk about a few things, man. Let's give out a few awards. Okay, my fighter of the year, Triple G Gennady Golovkin. Why is he the fighter of the year? You got guys like Kovalev, Stevenson up there. You always got Floyd. You got Bradley. But why Golovkin? Because I feel like Golovkin had the biggest impact. He made the most noise than all those guys, man. It started off with his first fight with Rosado at the beginning of the year. I remember I was watching that fight, and man, he beat the shit out of Rosado, man. And this was just right after Rosado had beat Soto Karass. If you guys watch that fight, you guys watch Rosado in that fight versus Soto Karass. Rosado was boxing beautifully. His defense was on point. He was using the shoulder roll. I was like, man, Rosado, his guy is really like on the rise, man. This guy is really gonna be a tough fight for Golovkin. But Golovkin came in there and beat the dog shit out of him, man. So it's just about watching fights, man. And then he came back and he knocked out Ashita, with the one punch KO. Which sent the message, which also is my knockout of the year, man, because that knockout it was vicious, man. That sent the whole world in the storm right there. That sent the whole boxing world, crazy, man. That's when really people were like, man, I don't know if I want to get in the ring with this guy, which is another topic, another video. But then he knocked out Macklin with the one punch body shot, and then he beat the hell out of Curtis Stevens, who, his last 2-3 fights, he got first round knockout. So that's my fighter of the year, Gennady Golovkin. The fight of the year, it was tough, but I got to go with Bradley Provodnikov. It was just a great fight, man. It went all 12 rounds. It was just a slugfest from start to finish, man. And Bradley, he proved what type of heart he has, and the type of fights that this guy can put up, man. And Provodnikov, it really put him on the map. Honorable mentions, I gotta go with Rios Alvarado, the first and the second one. And then you got who was that? Shit, man. The Asian guy, and man, I'm just having like a Omar Figueroa and what's that Asian guy name? Osamanu or whatever his name was. Akinawa. That was a slugfest. That was that was a will. So actually, I'll say it was a tie between Tim Bradley and Provodnikov and Omar Figueroa and Arakawa. Did I just say Omar Figueroa? But anyway, my prospect of the year. Prospect of the year, I'll give it to Thurman, man. Even though, there's other guys, man. I'll give it to Thurman as the prospect of the year. I feel like he's making a lot of noise. But He's still a prospect, man, and we'll just have to see what happens. As for the trainer of the year, I'll go with Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia's up there, and I think Abel Sanchez should be up there. If you look at how many victories he got this year, you got to look at that. You got Joel Diaz. Just there's a lot of great fighters, man. Upset of the year. A lot of people are saying the Abner Mares versus Abner Mares. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Mares versus Johnny Gonzalez. But honestly, I'm going to say no because I actually predicted Johnny Gonzalez to win. To be honest. I mean, I didn't think he would knock him out in the first round, but I picked Johnny Gonzalez to win. So, my upset of the year, it would be Broner. Damn, I can't even say Broner Maidana because I told everyone Maidana was going to give him hell. Damn, that's a tough one. Upset of the year, let me think about that. I can't even say Regendow. I can't even say, because these are all fights I picked. Damn. I'll just say Abner Mares, Johnny Gonzalez, even though I picked Johnny Gonzalez to win, but just in that fashion. It was just, it was very surprising. It was an upset, I guess, because of the fashion. Because honestly, I was never really sold on Abner Mares, man. I know he's a 3-division world champion, but the guy, man, he's just not that good of a fighter, to be honest. So I would say no to that, but I would just go with Johnny Gonzalez because of the way that he knocked him out. I thought that he would probably get them. I mean, the guy had 47 knockouts. So, I mean, I thought he would win by knockout, but first round, wow, that was kind of shocking. So, and yeah, those are my awards. As for 2014, what I'm looking forward to, just another great year, man. I want to see my boy Danny Garcia get back in there. I had an opportunity to meet him, and and he's a big boy, man. A lot of people don't know he's much, much bigger than Floyd Mayweather, man. Much, much bigger. I was asking him like, why you won't fight at 147, man? And he was saying it's just a matter of time. But yeah, man, he looks much, much bigger. Because I met him at the Sam Watson charity game. Him, Peter Quillen, Austin Trout, Floyd, all those guys. And it just goes to show, man, if, there's no way that Floyd can fight at middleweight, man. Not to get off topic, but, man, I met Austin Trout and Quillen. Those guys are just towering over and just way heavier than Floyd, man. It's just physically impossible, man. So a lot of these guys, they saying this stuff, man, they don't really know. Floyd is smaller than Danny Garcia, man. Substantially. But anywho, man, next year I just want to see Monte Carlo February 1st. Gennady Golovkin get back in there with the African guy. I can't even think of his name, man. I've had a few drinks, man. Already, it's New Year's Eve, but that fight, like I said, return of Danny Garcia. We're gonna see who Floyd picks to fight. Hopefully it's a good opponent. It's either looks like it's either gonna be Maidana or not Provodnikov. God damn, man, Maidana or Amir Khan. I'm think they're probably leaning towards Amir Khan, but we shall see, man. We shall see. What else, man? Just to look forward to the next year, man. Just see who's gonna see Regan Dow back in there. Just a lot of these guys, man. A lot of these guys are great fighters, man. Not just the sport of boxing is just my favorite, man. How can anyone not like it? It's just amazing. So, Adrian Broner, we're gonna see what he does. We're gonna see how he bounced back after his loss. Hopefully he comes back on the Mayweather undercard, man. I would like to see that. Big brother got to show little brother how it's done. We're going to see, since Vitaly vacated the heavyweight title, we're going to have a new heavyweight champion in 2014, WBC. So it's a lot of stuff going on, man. And then we got all the shocks and surprises, and I just can't wait, man. You got to love the sport of boxing. I believe the first televised fight we're going to get is, was it Charlo Rosado? I'm not really big fans of either, but that's kind of a toss-up fight, man. Tough to pick. We don't know. Charlo hasn't really been in there with anybody, so 50-50 fight. I got to think about that one, but I'm leaning toward Rosado on that one. Even though it seems like this guy never gets over the hump, but, we'll see, man. We'll start with that fight, and just want to say Happy New Year to everybody, man. Shouts out to the YTBC. And Happy New Year, man. I'll catch y'all 2014. It's your boy JT.